Intermittent fasting may seem unconventional when it comes to improving body composition. It involves skipping breakfast, consuming 0 calories for several hours, and feasting within a specific period. However, intermittent fasting can be a valuable tool for losing fat quickly while preserving muscle mass. By following the proper protocols, you can achieve your body composition goals without sacrificing your hard-earned muscle mass. However, when done correctly, intermittent fasting can be an effective tool for losing fat quickly without sacrificing muscle mass. The key to success lies in following the proper protocols, such as choosing an appropriate fasting and feasting window, eating a balanced diet, and staying hydrated. While intermittent fasting may not suit everyone, it can be valuable to your weight loss toolkit. By approaching it with the right mindset and following sound advice, you can use intermittent fasting to achieve your body composition goals and improve your overall health. Research shows that intermittent fasting does not provide any direct benefit for increased fat loss or muscle gain compared to traditional dieting. However, it makes sticking to your calorie deficit much easier, suppressing your appetite better than conventional dieting. Incorporating more satisfying meals within a shorter period will likely lead to better adherence and more fat loss in the long run. In today's video, we are going to focus on Number 1. How long to fast for? Number 2. What to eat and drink? Number 3. How much to eat and how many meals to eat? And most importantly, Number 4. When to train? There are multiple types of intermittent fasting: 16-8 fasting method, 20-4 fasting method, 5-2 fasting diet, 24-hour fast, and 36-hour fast. Our focus today will be on only one type, the 16-8 fasting method. The 16-8 schedule is the most common of all the intermittent fasting schedules. It mimics our traditional eating style closely, making it more tolerable on the one hand. On the other hand, when combined with adequate dieting, it is very helpful in dropping body fat without causing significant muscle loss. Intermittent fasting is a popular eating pattern where you fast for 16 hours and eat within an 8-hour window. The primary advantage of this schedule is that you can choose when to begin and end your fast. So, if you're usually hungry in the morning, you can start your eating window right after you wake up. On the other hand, if you typically feel hungry at noon, you can begin your eating window at that time and stop eating by 8 p.m. You can also alter it according to your exercise schedule, since setting your workout schedule close to your first meal is critical. Let's assume your fasting schedule is from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. If you were to start your training, it should be at 10 a.m. and then break your fast at noon. That is to prevent any muscle breakdown after the workout. However, if you won't be able to have your first meal shortly after your workout, consider incorporating 5 to 10 grams of BCAA into your pre-workout routine to enhance your workout performance and minimize muscle breakdown. On the other hand, if you decide to work out during your feed time, it might be beneficial to have 1 or 2 meals with proteins before exercise and then a meal following the training. Several studies have shown that the 16-8 schedule can improve various health markers and reduce body fat in men, especially when combined with resistance training. What to eat? During your fasting period, you shouldn't consume any foods or drinks that have calories or, at most, contain very minimal calorie count, and avoid anything that would spike your blood sugar, which will spike your insulin production and metabolism. Consuming black coffee, unsweetened tea, and water is acceptable when fasting. Avoid consuming artificial sweeteners during fasting, as they may impact blood sugar levels. As for your feeding phase, the foods you should consume are no different than those you should eat with any fat loss diet. However, as a rule of thumb, try to have at least 80% of your foods from unprocessed sources, like grilled chicken, whole grain pasta, lean meat, vegetables, berries, oatmeal, and peanut butter. How much to eat? There is a small amount regarding how much you should consume during your feeding window. However, there has been a debate about how much protein to finish to achieve muscle-building results. Still, it can go up to 1.8 grams of protein per kilogram. Some research suggests that as you start being more engaged in a daily routine of intense resistance training for 75 minutes, your protein demand might drop to 1.2 gram per kilogram. On the other hand, when it comes to calorie count, again, there is no specific recommendation. As a rule of thumb, you should be in a calorie deficit state to achieve the desired weight loss. According to Dr. Eric Helms, to estimate your calorie intake for a deficit state, multiply your body weight in pounds by 13. Let's say your body weight is 180 lbs. multiplied by 13 is 2340 calories daily, in addition to achieving the goal of 147 gram per kilogram. Now, when it comes to how many meals you should eat during your feeding window, whether it is 3 large high-protein meals to consume versus 4 or even 6 small ones, the 3 meals option is better regarding hunger control. However, it really depends on your ultimate goal. So if you are targeting to build more muscle, it might be better to go for the 4-meal option and distribute your daily protein consumption over these meals to have the best benefit out of your protein consumption. That depends on you and your goals, so it is better to experiment with it yourself and stick with what better suits you. Now, let's talk about some of the benefits that you'll incur out of intermittent fasting. 1. Human growth hormone. HGH is a hormone produced by the pituitary gland, and it plays a crucial role in growth, metabolism, and body composition. HGH levels tend to increase substantially during intermittent fasting, particularly during extended fasting periods. This hormone is known for its muscle-building and fat-burning properties, making it valuable for those seeking to improve body composition. Higher levels of HGH can help with muscle preservation and fat loss. It also supports overall health and vitality. 2. Improved blood sugar control. Intermittent fasting can lead to improved blood sugar control through enhanced insulin sensitivity. Your body's insulin levels decrease when you fast, especially for more extended periods. Over time, this can help your cells become more responsive to insulin, the hormone responsible for regulating blood sugar. Improved insulin sensitivity can reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes and help manage blood sugar levels more effectively. Autophagy, or the cellular recycling process. During fasting, especially extended fasts, your body may enter a state of autophagy, removing damaged or dysfunctional cellular components and recycling them. This process is like a cellular cleanup and can have various health benefits. Autophagy can improve cellular health, boost the immune system, and reduce the risk of certain diseases, including cancer and neurodegenerative disorders. 3. Brain-derived neurotrophic factor. BDNF is a protein that supports the growth and maintenance of brain cells. Intermittent fasting has been associated with increased BDNF levels in the brain. BDNF plays a role in stress adaptation, enhances brain cell production, and improves brain functionality. Increased BDNF levels may have neuroprotective effects, potentially reducing the risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. It can also enhance cognitive function and mood. 4. Increased activation of stem cells. Stem cells are undifferentiated cells with the remarkable ability to transform into specialized cells with specific functions in the body. Intermittent fasting has been linked to an increase in the activation of stem cells, particularly during periods of fasting. This process, known as stem cell activation or regeneration, is believed to be triggered by the body's need for cellular repair and rejuvenation. Increased activation of stem cells holds significant potential for tissue repair and regeneration. It can aid in healing and rejuvenating damaged or aging tissues throughout the body. This process may contribute to improved organ function, tissue health, and overall vitality. So there you have it. Intermittent fasting has no one-size-fits-all plate. It's about finding the right fit for your personality and habits. Keep in mind that only some people agree with these methods. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more interesting upcoming videos.